prison. And he quickly realized himself, possibly by the letter written from their lawyers. And what is the next thing? You have to kill your pride before your pride kill you. And that is why he tendered an apology. I did something sometimes ago. A member representing Obukunri at the federal constituency in the House of Representatives. He is my brother, but I was fighting politically with him, and some people gave me information, gave me wrong information about him, and immediately I enter a newspaper, I publish something against him. But immediately, somebody read it, he said, no, that thing you published is not like that. So I confirmed, and I discovered it was not like that. I called the newspaper again, and I said, I made mistake and I acted based on wrong information. I tender my unreserved apology to my brother, member representing us. And that settles all. If there is anything I say against you and I cannot prove it, and you cautioned me or your lawyer cautioned me, the next thing, if I am not sending myself to prison for defamation of character, the next thing is to kill my pride before my pride kill me. The judge has done well.
All right, and you know that, and the history went for that to say a lot of. Now that even brings to mind a lot of things. These would I call it political activists, and some political analysts as well, and human rights activists and all of that tend to say openly, some of these things, can they be substantiated? Even on my show, when some analysts will, I will tell them, can you substantiate this? If you can't substantiate it, kindly withdraw that statement. I
was on your radio this morning, and some people were already making allegations that it was former governor of Rivers State, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, that sponsored the removal of Ugo Chinyere. And I asked, how did they know? Were they there when he planned
it? You also alleged that it was sponsored, even though you didn't mention names. But you also alleged that it was sponsored.
It was sponsored, but not from outside Rivers State, and not from outside Imo State. It was sponsored within Imo State, not Rivers State. Ugo Chinyere is fighting a lot of battles.
But then let's not move to Ugo Chinyere, because we're talking about Adeyanju and apologizing to Damagum.
I've done justice to that. He has done the right thing.
Now I am speaking of some of that. This is just he said a lot of things.
Yes.
And he has been saying a lot of things,
yes,
actually. And it's just that these two individuals decided to take it up with him to prove the things he has said or apologize for defamation. Now, one would now begin to wonder a lot of things that Adeyanju has been saying. Good. Can he substantiate that?
Very good. If those things that I've been saying, those things that I've been alleging against some persons, if those people know that they are very clean, they should also write him. If you call me a thief, and I say, let me not talk, then I am a thief. I should take it up with you to come and prove it. So if you cannot prove it, you don't have any other thing than to tender apology. And you know that if you cannot tender apology, or you rescind on those statements, that means you know where it will take you to. Those people that they know that the judge has spoken ill of them before, they should not bear it. They should call him to order.
To either prove it.
Or withdraw it.
Right.
That is it. I love Damagum and Ayamu for their lawyer to have written to the Adeyanju, because if they have kept quiet, definitely a lot of people will believe that they are even cooking indomie in that place too.
All right. Thank you so much, Jackson Lekojo, for coming on Open Conversation. It's always a pleasure having you, Jackson.
I enjoy your tutoring too.
Tutoring? much our viewers for always staying connected to us. This is where we wrap it up on this episode of Open Conversation. We are open for advert placements, bookings and commercials. You can connect with us on all our ATN socials, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, and on Twitter, Atlantic TV Net. Watch us live on our website, www.atlanticnetwork.tv. Do not forget, peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Thank you for watching. I am Ogu Laurentia. Transition News comes up next. Do not go away.
Representing people, Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. To conduct this act, I thought that we did not lead of this minister and the As always said, there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the coward and the hypocrites. Which I
no matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
What Nigerians believe that it's not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people, Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. To conduct this act, I thought that we did of this minister and the As always said, there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the coward and the hypocrites. Which I
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
what Nigerians believe that it's not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people, Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. To conduct this act, I thought that we did not lead of this minister and the As always said, there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the coward and the hypocrites. Which I
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
what Nigerians believe that it's not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
Representing people, Mr. President, my people are on the sea.
I will place economic stability and confidence. To conduct this act, I thought that we did not lead of this minister and the As always said, there are two sides of people, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the coward and the hypocrites. Which I
No matter how tough the challenge, how high the obstacles, we always overcome.
what Nigerians believe that it's not about the government. Who can come and salvage us from where we are?
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
This is a transition news on Atlantic Television Network.